Yep, sorry. It's gonna take some getting used to. The my mute and unmute hotkey gets captured by the game screen. That's what I have the Arknights window selected. It doesn't work. Game survey. Once you complete the survey, we'll send you a completion reward between... The survey takes 3 to 5 minutes to select. Alright. Alright, how do we... Should we do game survey live on stream? I like we're gonna do game survey live on stream. How satisfied are you with the game so far? I've been enjoying myself. Which of the following game aspects do we enjoy? AI, C factor, gameplay. Does anybody? Oh wait, can you not see this? Oh, that's funny. All right, hold on. Ah, that works. Is there anybody that selects monetization? Like, is anybody happy with monetization in a game like this? What if everything was more free? I love spending money. I also don't think anybody's gonna check this one. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I guess it's probably like a sliding scale, right? I haven't actually. We were talking about some of the monetization stuff last night in the Discord server, and I feel like I need to sit down and do math and figure out like what actually I don't think I check dialogue delivery, because there's like random bits where there's no dialogue that have not been great. The voice acting's good when it's there. Music's been good. Which of the following aspects do you think can be further improved? Always that one. Performance optimization and stability. This game, there's gotta be optimization. I've seen some of the people in the Discord talking about issues that they have, and on my PS5, while it doesn't crash or anything, this game definitely has the slowest load times of anything I've ever played on the PS5. It's a little chunky. I don't know that I like the construction in the open world. I like the construction of the bases. I haven't really screwed with zip lines yet. I like how this one says multiple choice, but I can actually only pick one. Oh, wait. Oh, this... Okay, that's weird. I'm just focusing on progressing through the main story right now. The first option is exclusive with the rest. I understand now. The goals you selected above, which statements just derived how you feel? The goals are varied and I'm enjoying it. The goals are clear and I have a sense of my goals. The goals are plentiful but feels a bit burdensome. The goals aren't appealing and feel a bit boring. I can't imagine this is the type of survey where like you're gonna have a ton of response bias. Like, I get that some gamers hate themselves, but I feel like most people taking a survey aren't going to respond that option. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with the main story. Here is the satisfaction of the combat experience. Yeah, I've enjoyed the combat. I've been enjoying the team compositions. Are we ending some fields today? We are. We're gonna be doing some Endfield, I think, at the start of most of the streams. I think Friday I might flip the schedule and do Snap first, because there's an OTA Thursday at the end of the day, so I think I want to start with Snap Friday, but we're gonna do some Endfield every day is my plan for like the next I don't know, probably through most of February. We'll see where numbers end up and where I'm enjoying the game or not. Yeah, I really liked the combat system overall. It feels like a good amount of innovation on the team rotation combat. I feel like a lot of these games have tried to stay like way too close to like being Genshin Impact, and they haven't really tried to innovate. I feel like this one does some neat things that are different. Are there any you don't fully understand? Finishers, final strikes. No, I get most of these. Skill points bar, arts reactions. What is it? I guess I'm clicking this one. Tactical setup, usage, limits, and cooldowns. Oh, is it just like strategizing your thing and putting teams together? Oh, these are consumables. Yeah, those are super straightforward. I don't know that I fully understand the difference between these two, but I think it's pretty clear which reactions they say they apply, what they apply. I guess what exactly they do. I guess I'd check these two. I'm still a little hazy on some of those. Which combat mechanics do you feel is important to actively use? Triggering and casting combo skills seems like the most important thing inside of any team. It's like the #1 thing when you're building teams to put together. I feel like final strikes don't always feel important. There's some teams where like things trigger off of final strikes where they're important, but like the ice team I've been playing doesn't trigger off of those, so it's not super duper important. Appropriate dodging. I feel most of these are. Actively switching the operator control during battle adjusting. That doesn't seem particularly important, or if it is, I'm not doing it. Which combat mechanics do you find unsatisfactory and not very enjoyable? Yeah, I agree. I hope switching isn't optimal because I enjoy just driving one active operator and then issuing commands to the other. It's one of the things that makes the combat feel different from a lot of these other team-based rotation games. I'm pretty satisfied. I had to have some folks in Discord point out a few things about the map to me. I've really liked the terrain. I've actually said a couple of times on stream, I really like the fact that you can't Spider-Man up the walls in this game. It makes for a few organic platforming puzzles as you... Yeah. I actually don't really love the shared zip lines. The random bits of other people's buildings showing up in my world feels awkward and out of place. I think that's one. That's one bit. Like it doesn't really detract from it, but it's like it feels weird that they're randomly strewn about. Especially when they're like half set up. There'll be like a random zip line, and I'll like press the wrong button to go up on it, or I'll go up because I want to look, and I'll look around. It'll be like, oh, this doesn't really go to anywhere. Like, why is it here? Yeah, probably that one. I don't 100% things. The weirdest thing is that it feels like most of the shared facilities are sort of artificial And guaranteed rather than genuinely shared facility. Oh, you think they're placed by the game devs? Yeah, maybe. I guess that's a good question. Like, how do they randomly grab it? I've enjoyed the factory system. What aspects of the gameplay are you satisfied with? Let's make construct combat facilities. The factory gameplay fits well with the narrative story. The automation is fun. At least when you enter the first zone, it seems like there's more maybe that. Yeah, maybe they. Well, I mean, I guess when the game launched, they had to front load some of it, right? Unless they were pulling some off of the closed beta players. The regional developing system. I'm not sure, quite sure what they're referring to with that. Maybe it's the. I just got into Wuling, so they're talking about. Maybe they're talking about there's different bills and progression inside of each of the different regions, which seems fine theoretically, but I haven't experienced it. Yeah, the progression seems fine. I haven't encountered any issues. It seems fine. Making gear / tacticals, which have you encountered? UI freaking gear. Filter system doesn't behave as expected. We were trying to filter for gear yesterday when I was upgrading and building purple gear, and I was expecting to be able to like filter to gear that had just like strength and wisdom for my strength wisdom characters, and when I checked the boxes in the filters, it gave me all gear that had it was inclusive instead of exclusive, I think is the word I'm looking for. It gave me anything that had wisdom or strength on it. It just like wasn't useful for what I wanted it to filter. I'll focus on and try to assemble and equip options with the highest level gear currently unlocked. Yep. During weapon progression, which of the following issues have you encountered? The UI progression feels counterintuitive. Some progression materials. Open I want it's difficult to acquire. Nah, its weapons have been fine. I actually really like that weapons are tied to the arsenal currency exchange as opposed to expecting you to use your pulls on it, like in Genshin. Oh, they want to be specific about how monetization could be improved. Pity system / 120 to get pity system should roll over between banners. I think that's my big one. It's weird that you're guaranteed to get the banner character after 120 resets each banner, so I'm basically disincentivized from pulling on the banner character unless I'm going to pull enough to guarantee it. I've done the basic headhunting. It seems fine. What are the difference on these? New Horizons and Chartered? Which of these? Is this the... This is the limited time character? New Horizons was better. Yeah, that one was fine. And this is the limited time. Yeah, I'm gonna put a 1 on that because the 100 and whatever doesn't roll over. New Horizons is the newbie banner. Okay. I actually did get 2 copies of what's her name out of the new one. Why are you unsatisfied with the other? I can't pull on it until I have 120 pulls because the pity doesn't roll over to the next one if I come up short. Oh, it's funny. I'm in the Discord. I'm in a Discord server for content creators for this game, for their official content creators, and I brought up that, like, hey, they should roll. Oh, is there a? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, thank God. The guaranteed design isn't very good. It's hard to get. Okay. Got it. Perfect. I was gonna be really mad if it reset it. How do you like the Arsenal issue experience so far? Spend tickets to get 10 random weapons. Yeah, it seems fine. Are separate issues for acquiring weapons compatible with different operators? Each attempt is guaranteed. Yeah. When playing the game, which the following describes your method? I mainly use one control method. The gaming setup is inconvenient. I'm more used to this control method. Other. I'm old and the keyboard and mouse hurt my hands. Which device is this mainly related to? Can I check all of them? I'm gonna check this one because the load times are bad. Latency, crashes, long map loading times, other. Voices stop working if I sleep the PS5 while the game is logged in. Someone else was having this issue in the Discord server as well, where they, if you leave Arknights logged in on the PS5 and then you put it to sleep, the character voiceover dialogue stops working inside of the quests and stuff. If you relog, it fixes it. So I've just been logging out of Arknights before I sleep my PS5 when I'm done with it. But it's definitely a bug and should be fixed. Localization quality of your current in-text language. Yeah, it seems fine. Have any other feedbacks or suggestions? Oh, send me my gems. Send me my gems! Ugh! We've been debated, chat. I got my things. I got my things. All of the gotchas, I just force close the app before I turn the console if they don't handle sleep or I haven't had that, Genshin sleeps just fine, which is the only other one I've played on the PlayStation. Yes, switch to controller, please. Thank you. Should send out some stuff here. Buck capsule A. Look at how many batteries we have. Alright. Do our stock trading to start. Oh, I guess I can look at which ones are thumbs up. Oh, these ones want these batteries, yep. This is why you set up your power plants to not use all the batteries you're producing. You can get a bunch of stock bills. You're building base with the keyboard and mouse. You know, I did a little bit of the base building with the keyboard and mouse, and I really didn't feel different strokes for different folks. I didn't feel like it was meaningfully different. Although this is probably slightly easier with the keyboard and mouse. You just click it over instead of holding the R2 up. I can sell all of these though. Oh, that one has an outpost mission now. Maybe we're gonna do that. No, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna stick to. I'm gonna do what we said and push the what's it called today. Yeah, max a trade max button would go a long way here. Have anything else in here I want to sell a bunch of? I guess in theory I could sell a bunch of these parts. Oh, I should change my screen back to this one. I don't want to sell all of these ones, but oh, actually, these ones aren't capped. So maybe I don't want to sell that one. My origin crusts are capped though. We'll sell a chunk of these so they can build back up. I don't want to clear all of these because we use these for building things occasionally, but at least pick up some dollar dues. We can swap out these friends for someone else.
Actually, I was just wondering what took you so long to assign me a task.
Let thy commands be fulfilled. O Administrator, through service, our path is revealed. Would you like to share this?
I want a system that automatically trades the camp, so I can just say store 500 and give everything else to the camps ready. I mean, I'm sure the reason I'd be surprised if they ever did something like that, because I'm sure they just want you to, like, actually, they want you to like actually be going in and engaging with it. My oh, weird. The button to accept wasn't there the first time. All right, so missions. Where are we at in terms of? Let's see. The path is opened. We're going to Wuling City. Let's do that. Into the city we go. It seems like once you have everything built up, you could probably just interact with the camps once every other day or once every 3 days. Yeah, and to a certain degree too, I assume the pressure or consideration for interacting with camps, like eventually you build bases in all the places, and I would assume like eventually like T-bills have diminishing returns, right?
This is the place. Endman, the structure on this side seems adjustable.
So, like, you probably don't need to have a big focus on T-stock bills long term, right? Did we hit these? Okay. It rotates. There's weekly resets on character progression characters that you can buy with T-bills, but that's probably the only thing that doesn't have some endpoint. Okay.
Got plenty of tricks up those sleeves of yours.
And I mean, eventually you're gonna have diminishing returns on character. Like, obviously we're all in the early game, right? So, like, we need character progression resources.
I don't. Absolutely nothing.
I don't want to dump all my 4-star weapons yet, I don't think. But eventually you'll have enough characters built that you, like, don't even need that type of stuff, too.
Go ahead and show us what you've got, Dark Mask.
Yes, we did look at the stock trading system yesterday a little bit. It seems relatively straightforward. You just, like, buy from yours, then open your friends list and go sell wherever it needs to go. It's been a while since I took a physics class, but I feel like that doesn't quite look like it should have worked how we wanted it to. Yeah, I need to sit down and build another team up for some other reactions. I think I want to put either Wolfguard or Electric Reactions, one of the two.
Or, this is what about you just gave up?
Different group of people to push buttons with.
Enjoy your snack.
That's what I get. Hey, Dirt Mask! This is lost off the water, Willis.
The people of Yen use these facilities to transport water and irrigate their fields.
For what I've seen so far, it seems like you'll want one physical comp and one arts comp. Okay. Although, someone said you might want a physical comp. This team that I'm playing here does a lot of physical damage. Alesh and Estelle like have some cryo in their kit, but they do bits of physical damage too. They're kind of a blend. Like Estella does like lift actions and stuff like that.
Ha! It's moving! Finally! You hear that? That gate is opening! I'll go! Head and check things out! Rendezvous with me over there!
Yes, the different domains have different bonuses to encourage you to use different teams inside of them. It's definitely the case.
Know what? I kind of want to keep you peeps around. That Wuling biz can wait. Let's head back to the Stargate! Anyway, Dark Mask, the third seat of the fam is now yours. Pick yourself for cattle. Juggernaut, Nightshade. You decide. Oh, right. Huh? Here, take this. My token for the lot of you.
How is this game? Is it a character collecting game? It has some Genshin vibes. Yeah, so there's open world, RPG, combat, exploration type thing. Obviously, anime game.
Think I
Loot
can
boxes to collect
Hey, so
characters,
never
and
mind.
then
My brother has someone read me this. Told me it's my name. So, I made an artsy copy. Keep it safe with ya. Show that to me when you need help. It shall be done.
And then the kind of unique angle compared to a lot of these other games that are very Genshin veined is
You're welcome.
instead of farming dungeons for gear,
So,
there's a base building
You can
component
say
similar
these
to
as
Factorio or
Or
Satisfactory,
me,
where
my stacking
you
fam.
set up
Pick a
conveyor
shots.
belts and systems to construct components to craft specific parts of gear instead of having RNG.
Ha! That's more like it. That's the energy we need to take on Wuling. Waiting gets us nowhere. Let's make it happen. Wuling shall remember today. Call up the muscle. Time for major hustle.
Veronica seems unamused. There's a wacky waving friend over here. These circles on the map are wacky waving friends. Was there a resource over here too? I'm gonna run down and pick this squirrel up real quick here.
Really important. Let's try to gather more.
Hold on, these are also a squirrel. There's 3 of these that go to a chest. Alright, keep an eye out for the 3rd squirrel in that group. Have you played Satisfactory or Factorio? I have not, but I am familiar with them. I've watched a few content creators play them. Yes, the region has its own AIC upgrade tree. I believe I haven't unlocked the factories yet for this area. It's one of the reasons I want to push it today, but I believe there's unique factory aspects here too, which will be neat. It means there'll be different factory aspects in each of the areas. So it's not just you finish your bases for the first one and then you're done. Where is this 3rd squirrel, chat? Anybody see it? There should be one more glowing blue thing around here somewhere. To unlock this box. Aha! There's my squirrel.
Looks like stuff from Wuling. Oh, because we are getting real close to town.
We're within radio range of Wuling. Let's just hope we can resolve this properly.
I always leave my chests on top of lily pads in the water, chat. These 4 have been my main team. Alesh, Estelle, and then the snowboarder and the sheep lady. With Alessia as the on-field driver for me. I guess they're technically all on-field in this game, but Alessia's the controlled operator. Is that more accurate? On-field driver is Genshin terminology. Controlled operator?
Stay alert, Endman. Something doesn't feel right here.
Get back here, squirrel. Get back here!
Look what we have here. A big bat. It's the same big bat that wrecked our raft.
Get up some of the little ones first here, huh? Ooh, we stuck the shield there. That's nice. Oh, missed on that dodge, though. Alright, speaking of... Around and grab the sheep PLU, which is lovely. Stunned that out of its wind-up attack there. Feels good, man. Tap our ult. We're gonna wait to use up the cryo on this until Estelle's combo skill is back up for us. Have her ult ready to go. Snow can put her thing down. That's great. Alright, big one's dead. Little ones are almost dead.
People should start calling us the Invisible Four.
Totally. All thanks to the big bad. It got us joining forces with the Supreme Chief.
Really? Well, I suppose it has fulfilled its karmic duties.
Factorio playthrough. I don't think I have time in my life for that. I have too many live service games, chat. The reason why I never get through any of the single player games like Final Fantasy VII is because games like Snap and this and Genshin are basically infinite games.
A wall to me. Blow the wall to pieces, and you have a road. What? Blow it to pieces? Oh, hold on. Watch me.
Everything's in place, Captain. Huh. Why leave the old junk here? Even a thief wouldn't want it. Sangze pirates, that's why. But they are behaving. Haven't made a scene in a while. Huh. They must be scared of us. Bet they'll never be back.
Hail Scrap, Grey Scouts, and Dark Mask! Get them!
Turning yourself in. Huh? She's mine. You two. Not the rest.
Man!
Kitty. You never learn. Do you?
Gotta smell quick, huh? Oh, Mimi, you suck.
The circus style music's a nice touch.
Prepare to suffer past the rest. Chen Qianyu.
Yes, ma'am. I can explain.
Unnecessary. I know your situation.
They have like grenades on their belts.
You got mixed up with Tang and her pirates. Must have been a harrowing experience.
What?
The name's Mifu. I assume the two of you are also Enfielders since you're with Chen. Now, which will be our administrator?
Das mir.
Then, you must be Supervisor Prolica. We suddenly lost contact with the drop pod. What exactly happened?
There was an accident during landing. We went off course and landed at a rather remote location. As you can see, our journey here was rather tumultuous. We have information about the Bone Crushers. Viceroy Zhuang must know immediately.
Understood. Wait for me. I will report your situation to my superior.
So, Mifu, what should we do about Tang Tang?
We will throw that brat into the slammer again. Just you wait.
Based on the costume character gut check, I assume she's gonna be collectible at some point.
Wuling City doesn't seem to be affected at all. What is Nefereth planning?
And from what I recall, Ardashir seems to exercise authority over Nefereth. Regardless, Wuling City is within reach. We must prepare our countermeasures quickly.
Everyone knows about their feud. But I don't really know how this all started. The fight always breaks out when they see each other, and it's never just an ordinary fight. They're really trying to scratch each other's eyes out. Mifu is always trying to chase Tang Tang down. But they're just like Wuling City versus Qingbo Stockade. No one's really trying to get rid of each other. Viceroy Zhuang. Mifu is in charge of the Wuling Watch Guards and has always reported to the Viceroy directly. Mifu is the only one who calls her that.
Damn it. That friggin' kitty.
Captain Mifu, is there something wrong?
The explosion shook and displaced the defense works. The gate can no longer be opened from inside.
Could we bring it down by force?
These subterranean structures stay back from a decade ago. Defense works back then were more brutalist and primal. They were designed to be indestructible. I like it though.
Perlica, the design looks pretty similar to the stuff we have on Dijon.
Yes. It's something jointly produced by HAS and Endfield many years ago. Our partnership goes way back. Probably much longer than the history of Wuling City. If Mr. Andre were here, he might have additional details for us. Anyway, the overall design approach is similar. We just need to get the bearings into a continuous rotation to open the gate.
Continuous rotation. Follow me.
That there is selectable, looks like.
A jet drone. Jia type?
You even know the model. So, can we use this?
An obsolete model. This particular unit has been retired for quite a while.
I say we give it a try to find out.
You think pulling for Lei is worth it? That's the current
Whoa,
limited time
it
banner
really
character,
worked.
right?
The drone is actually a specialized arts unit. A caster can use it to convert liquids into an energy beam. I believe the Endman's Originium arts can further boost its performance.
So one of the things that I'm not a fan of about the gacha system in this game is the guarantee to get the current character on the banner does not carry over between the banners resetting. So in theory, that means you should never be pulling on the limited time banner unless you have enough resources or are willing to spend to get the resources to push up to that 120. Because otherwise it could kind of be like how Snap had its old spotlight cash system, where think of it like you're spending 1 or 2 keys every week. You could like literally only ever get standard banner lost 50/50s on it. And basically never end up with a limited time character. So, and it's hard to know, like, worth it to get in games like this is so subjective because like there's no PvP content, right? You're just like creating new teams for you to do other content with that you could probably do with other characters too. And as far as like, there's always like meta comps that are best for like the end game content when you get there, but also what's frequently common is like the best character is like the latest release ones. There'll be some amount of power creep and how fast that happens. Like, are the characters just different, the power level steady for a little bit, or will like the next one be better, etc. I think it's just really bad design, honestly. And I gave that's one of the negative feedback pieces I gave on that survey we did at the start of the stream, is like, it's not good design to have your... It's not good design to discourage your people from using their resources. It's not fun to be like, oh, I should never pull on this unless I'm willing to go to the whole 120. So it means I'm basically never pulling. It means opening loot boxes is fun, and players will optimize the fun out of their game. So like, you should encourage them to want to do the fun thing as opposed to punishing them for doing it. Yeah, I mean, and it kind of comes down to like the same type of advice I give with like Marvel Snap stuff, right? And it applies even more in these games where there's no PvP components. Like, you want to do the sample the sample play on the character and get a feel for like what their combat looks like and feels like, and then think about like what characters you have or would build to go with them if they seem like they'll fit into what the way you like playing and things like that. Like, for example, I've really liked the ice character so far in this game, as the Celestium's the first one I've built, so I'm probably gonna save for Yvonne, I think, is the third banner, but if another one pops up at me that I like, I might throw some money at it to get another one before her. We'll see. I'm currently doing the $5 daily thing to build up resources that way, but I assume you're not going to have enough to get every single limited time character just doing that. Actually, while we're paused here, I'm going to go ahead and tap. We can continue chatting with the subscribers, but I need to tap an ad on Twitch before it pops up auto-magically. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out this morning. I appreciate the early crew here for some Endfield. We're going to be doing some of this every day. I've been having a good time with it. I want to see what we can build content numbers up to over the next month or so. Give it a real try. Another one, and honestly, there's someone in a YouTube comment left this on the YouTube channel this morning, and it was what I hadn't thought about, and honestly, I kind of hate it. So, technically, and I'm gonna curse the optimal gamers in chat. So if you're someone that optimizes the fun out of your games, maybe you should put some earmuffs on now before I say this out loud. But what's the word I'm searching for? It's technically optimal, I think, to never do 10 pulls on the limited time banner, because in theory, let's say you do a 10 pull on the limited time banner and the limited time character is the first pull in that 10 pull, then technically the 9 pulls after her or after them, because the pity doesn't roll over towards the guarantee, are wasted pulls towards the next 120 on the following character you'd be pulling. And it's like not super likely that's the case, but like that's bad system design, right? Like it's bad system design to be like, oh, you're actually supposed to pull all of these one by one because of this really niche thing that's gonna happen, you know, less than half the time or whatever. That's mathematically true, but the time and effort I save by doing a 10 pull outweighs my need to min-max that. So you mean you gotta go through 120 pulls manually to be optimal? Yeah, I think so. Can anybody find a flaw with that logic? I'm pretty sure that logic's out the way the system's currently designed. Yeah, I would love for that one to be wrong. Oh, that's
it won't
funny.
work without water. We might have some in the Watchguard's bottles. Get some from them.
Captain told us you need water to get the gate open?
Hey, Daniel, thanks for the 21 months. It's been good It's been good Dark Legioning with you. Press and hold my easy tools. Switch to the spray. The jet drone must consume a supply of fluids to perform spraying. Select a fluid from the backpack that you use for this purpose.
How we go about this operation.
In the jet drone mode, press R2 to start spraying fluids at the crosshair.
Endman, aim at that location. It worked. Same approach.
Did that spin backwards? It's true when you're focused on the next 120, but the carryover does go towards the next 50-50. Okay, so like I guess it's not accurate to say pity doesn't carry over between, because pity does. It's the 120 guarantee that's
Don't
separate
worry.
from pity that
We'll
doesn't
send
carry
the
over
old,
between.
weak, and sick back to the stockade. As for the rest, we will keep them in the slumber for 5 days. Or 3. Can't afford to give out too many free meals.
What about Tung Tung?
I got some house special for that brat. 2 days without spanking her. And that feel I'm...
I ended up playing this game for 4 hours before bed last night. Yeah, I had to make myself not play at all last night. The 2 nights, the two nights before, I was definitely up till like midnight or a little bit past it jamming this. Certain gates in the region are controlled by multiple mechanisms, and a number of projection on the gate indicates the number of mechanisms controlling it. All mechanisms must be activated to open the gate. The jet drone to activate rotating mechanisms to unlock certain gates.
Brat's already acting up.
Okay, so this one has
They're
2.
shine over the place.
We have 2 things on it.
Yeah, there goes the piece, I guess.
I never thought someone could revive a drum from a pile of scrap. And have it in such good shape. Anyway, head out here, and you will see Wuling City.
Great. I guess this settles our business here. We can finally go and meet Viceroy Zhuang.
Got a pointer for you. My superior doesn't like people calling her Viceroy. She prefers the title of Tianshi instead. She's waiting for you at the office. Chen knows how to get there.
What about you, Mifu?
Well, I still have an arrest to make. Go with peace. You should be able to handle the rest of the journey.
So the wheels. I see people talking about the wheel animation. I see what you're saying, but technically, it would need to spin in both directions, right? Because if I spray the bottom segment, it should spin down, but if I spray it at the top, it should spin up like it does. And it looks like they just didn't do 2 animations. So it's technically spinning it the right way if you spray it at the top. Is that Blight over there? McStagger, thank you for the over 2 years. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning.
Alrighty, we're almost at Wuling City.
I don't think that's Blight. That's weird looking. There's so many side quest squirrels to run down in there.
Robots are breaking down due to unknown causes?
We'll reach Wuling City once we cross this river.
Nervous?
A little. It's been a long time since I was last here.
This doesn't sound like a serious issue, but if left unchecked, the impact and consequences might be quite severe. We shouldn't dally, Entman. Let's go to the Originium power plant to take a look.
Our overlapping dialogues there. Brand new Wuling's up today.
Get on the raft!
Excelsior, thank you for the brand new Prime support. There's a ton of people you can send that to every month. Thanks for Send it this way this month and keeping me around. Those bits of direct support are a big part of why I'm able to do this as my job.
I still remember my first time coming to Wuling, riding that bamboo raft. I was so excited. Then a watch guard waved from the bank. Thought he was saying, hi. Only later did I realize he was signaling me to keep a safe distance from other rafts. Weird. It's so quiet today. Where are the other rafts?
Hello? How the hell does this work? Yo, Dark Mask! It's me! The mad woman's on me hard, so I cut it real quick. Things in Wuling City have been acting up lately. Splatters, the black crab, it's stay frosty, alright? If something pops up...
Hey, Frosty Gibbers.
She got cut off. Maybe Mifu caught her.
That doesn't...
No,
I feel
how
like
I
that's
feel.
probably not best for the
Something's
refs.
drifting over. Is that a container? This close to Wuling City? Shouldn't be. Did something happen?
Stay on guard, everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume boxes and rafts tipped over is out the door. Thanks, Excelsior.
Attention, raft! Get to shore now! Evacuate into the city!
Hey! What's going on? Need a hand?
A hand? What I need is for you to scram. Those Angaloid can hit again any minute.
Oh no! My goods!
If you really want to help, then drag his ass into the city.
The alarm's going off again!
Hurry!
Keep moving! The Tianchi pillar array ahead can hold off the Blight and the Angaloid. We'll be safe inside.
Light? This close?
That is Blight. Okay.
Angaloid!
We'll hold them off.
But
No buts! Just keep everyone else safe.
Oh, enjoy your snack.
I love that, if you haven't played with the, Snow Guard character before, the snowboarder, her skill basically being a block feels real good.
Oh, enjoy your snack.
Mechanically satisfying. And so their mechanic pass just dodging.
why is the alarm still going?
The depth readings haven't stabilized. There might be more trouble coming.
We got this. Go! Get inside the city!
Okay. Stay safe out here.
I got the guards just like, yeah, deuces, we're out. She's got big collectible character energy, chat. And an appropriate amount of fan service in her costume. Very anime cutscene. She cleared out that character a lot more efficiently than we did. Something tells me she doesn't one-tap everything in normal gameplay. There were multiple lightning bolts there. It was a multiple tap.
She's Zhuang Fengyi, the Viceroy of Wuling.
That Tianshu Bureau Leifa. Barely anyone in the entire HAS can match her.
Truly exceptional. I've reviewed her basic information in SOW, but I did not realize her Originium arts could be so remarkable.
Wait, if the array's working and watchguards are out, why would Tianshu Zhuang step in herself?
Perhaps things in Wuling are not as stable as they appear.
Identity confirmed. 3 guests from Enfield. Data sync complete.
It's the receptionist bot! Aw, I've missed you.
Welcome back to Wuling, Miss Chen Xianyu. Welcome, Supervisor Perlica. And welcome, Administrator. Tianshi Zhuang has been informed of your arrival. Please follow me. She will meet with you formally at the main pillar.
The bot looked bigger in the
pillars are
cutscene.
Really tall. Think we'd see a den stack or something from up there? You know, I once climbed one of these in the dead of night. You could even see the lights of King Bustocade in the far distance.
Attention! New Wuling regulation.
City cutscene.
Never thought I'd be back in Wuling City again.
If you're still unsettled, a distraction might help.
Distraction? Do I have to?
Give it a try. It's better than arriving tense and downcast before Tianshi Zhuang.
Yeah, I assume we'll see Zhuang here in a second. I'll be
Alright.
curious to see if she's
Here I
always
go.
in the yellow bodysuit.
Wuling, I'm back!
Or if she has normal clothing on when she's not blasting things with lightning.
Thank you, Chen. I was a bit nervous myself earlier, but now I feel completely at peace.
It just takes a scared child to make Perlica feel at peace, Chip.
Wuling's just as bustling as ever. And now there's even... Oh my. That's a ginormous chubby long. Seriously, it's kinda cute. I wanna poke it so bad.
Guess I'll add procuring a chubby long to our cooperation plan with Tianshi Zhuang.
I need you to throw in an inflatable. Gotta have extras for the
Distinguished
negotiation
guests,
tactics.
Kindly follow me through Fangxing Avenue. The main pillar is just ahead. Unable to process your request. Feature not found.
It's okay, Yenmin. There'll be vehicles in the city. Phew.
Hey, my saviors! My noble saviors!
Talk to the people. Nah, I'm gonna run up to them. I'm gonna go up to the pillar.
Look! Uncle Pan's eatery! It's so packed! Achoo! Ugh. I still can't handle the spiciness.
Sorry, you didn't give me a puppy mascot. I will not save your world from destruction. That's what I'm saying, chat. If they want to be saved, they're gonna cough up the puppy mascot. It's all about negotiating power. Man, there's so many squirrels, chat.
Let's just tough it out till dawn. Why so serious? Just try again next year if you fail.
There's a chest over there, too. And an unlock puzzle on it, though. There's a bot to repair. The city is massive. Yeah, it seems pretty large. It goes in both directions here as well. Does anybody know? Is this the... Are there only the 2 major areas of the game so far? Not that that's not enough, but I'm just curious how much they launched with. Said he was gonna go right to the top, immediately stops for a squirrel. I know, I'm a liar. Yes. Okay, cool.
Is this Wuling? Oh, how pretty. We should stash it properly.
What was that, the last one? I bet that's the last one. That's fine. Two major areas is more than enough, chat. I've got so many side squirrels I need to chase back in Valley for still. I'm sure there's gonna be a similar amount of side squirrels at Wuling. Yeah, months worth of stuff to do easily. Been watching this stream for 50 straight years. What's going on, Marty? Sometimes it feels like I've been here for 50 straight years.
Are there people arguing up ahead?
Well, we are around the academy.
Oh yeah, I'm not remotely done with Valley 4. I would just like to progress through the story to be able to do all the base
Almost
building
here.
and gearing and
The
stuff.
main pillar's right up ahead.
Work towards crafting whatever the top level gear is. Unlock things like the top mushrooms too. Like I think, can I? It's actually a good question. Can I finally have something in the ability matrix? Oh, I was actually just gonna say, I wonder if I could get to the mushrooms to raise my operator level, and we actually picked up 10 of them already.
It's tiring taking all the responsibility on your own, Ant-Man. I guess I got no choice but to help you for now.
Nice. Every 10 intellect grants rare fin chance 5% up to so every 10, so that maxes at 20 is 1%, 20 times 30 at 6, it maxes at 600 intellect. Ooh, we can equip gold gear. Not that we can craft it yet. Yeah, what's his intellect? I intellect at 240, so we're at like a third-ish of that. Oh, our exploration level is currently capped at 70.
Plus it's fresh stuff every time.
Could you even get to 600? Yeah, probably. Probably with gold gear. Who am I leveling up next? I think it's Estelle, actually. I know she's only a 4-star, but she's my secondary damage character, so I feel like leveling my DPSs first is probably the play.
Why do I keep getting promoted? Am I an experiment for new management strategies? I should try and figure this out.
Oh, and can we upgrade skills again now that we're here? Yeah, looks like I need to collect these though. Where is that? That's explorable, yeah. We'll have to run and do that. let's keep pushing here, and then maybe we'll go and farm stuff.
Distinguished guests, we've arrived at the main pillar. This concludes our journey. I hope you enjoy your time in Wuling.
Mifu, did you get everything settled?
Yeah. I heard you guys even pitch in outside the city. Thanks for that. We usually avoid letting guests deal with trouble. But... never mind. Alright. Come with me. I will take you to meet the boss. Put your hand out. It's the key to the boss office.
Sure, the main pillar. This is a very anime door entrance here. Laziness pays off as the best skill name ever. It's quite good.
Meet her at the top.
I too have a waterfall door to my office. Without the key, you get soaking wet coming in.
I'll wait out here.
Tianshu Zhuan's office. The very heart of the main pillar. I'm getting a little excited. Not just anyone gets to waltz in here. I got lucky riding the Endman's coattails.
Endman, this also serves as Endfield's formal meeting with Wuling. Don't keep her waiting.
It's fine, Perlica. This meeting's on anime time.
An absolute genius. She took command in crisis and gave everything right till the end. However, you'll understand once you meet her.
Can I help you? Are you nervous? Don't worry. She won't bite. Go.
Mifu, did you...
I got caught up by something urgent midway. You'd better keep your distance from Tang.
Looks like Tang Tang got away.
Then hurry along. My boss will probably be quite pleased to see you.
First World had a lot of yellow crystal energy, and this place seems very green. We're gonna become masters of all the colored rocks, hopefully. You know, you get a different vibe, pre-show. Oh, and see, look, chat, there's a teleport point here. So that way, if you need to go chase squirrels before you go into your meeting, you can. And as something of a fox character, we do enjoy chasing a good squirrel.
The entire world has come down at me.
Oh, immersion mode. Okay. We're not about to fight the CEO, are we? Oh, good call. She's not a yellow birthday suit 100% of the time. Oh yeah, just walk right through the tree. No big. You can tell she's in charge shit. She's got the window office. When can our bases do that? Asking the real questions. And some of this Wuling technology.
I've been waiting for you.
Why has no one else ever completely redesigned their building when I said hello? That's the kind of respect we need. The desk out of the floor takes standing desks to a whole new level. For you need a lot of space to have a party, just let it fold away.
Apologies, Administrator. Things have been complicated, and we didn't show you the proper hospitality.
Her cleaning up as we walk through is a nice little touch. Like the, oh, we've been busy. Let me take care of that because you're here.
Please excuse the mess. I didn't get a chance to tidy up. Now that really does sound like the old you.
As a parent, I feel that so much, Mood.
Tianshi Zhuang, the Endman has only recently awakened and is still recovering.
I have anime protag amnesia, okay?
So your memories haven't fully returned after all. Back then, you came to the Wuling science station for an exchange. I was just a Tianshi intern shadowing my mentor, but we briefly worked together. You even gave me personal guidance. Brief, but deeply insightful. But let us leave the reminiscing for another time. Before we proceed, allow me to brief you on Wuling's current situation. Please, follow me.
You know, thinking about it, I'm a little surprised that where I'm at in the story, I haven't encountered the character that's up on the first limited time banner yet, right? It feels kind of weird to me that they didn't put like Yvonne or someone up as the first one that you meet early-ish in the story. Do we meet her briefly? Maybe we met her briefly inside of the factory. I vaguely remember there was some type of fire lady inside of the power plateau, if I recall correctly. That might have been her. She's like in and out. She's a side quest in the menu. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I would have chosen to lead on a character on the limited time banner that's in the main story.
These particle beams are connected to the Shiranite inside the Tianshi pillars. Administrator, you can try touching them.
We walked through one of them earlier.
Weird. How come nothing happens when I touch them?
That's because Shiranite still remembers you.
I assume this is how we
It
unlock
was
base building in
created
this
from the
area.
bold vision you shared with HAS.
Wait, the Endmen actually started Project Shiranite?
Shiranite is an offshoot of the proto-rig technology, so of course the Endman was involved. Chen, didn't you read the reports from the technical axis?
Of course I read it. But I can't magically memorize 30 years worth of reports like you.
Shiranite.
Ooh, we have a voice. Every time we have a voice, I'm like,
was first
ooh.
envisioned as a way to seal rifts, stop the blight from spreading, and cleanse polluted land and water. It took us over a decade to simplify the manufacturing process, so Shiranite could be mass-produced and become the city's core. That said, I'd rather not ruin the surprise. I'll let you witness for yourself the innovations Shiranite has brought to this city.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not too much deeper in here before we get to check out what the factories look like here. I'd like to do some factorying this morning.
Wuling?
Yes. If necessary, we can zoom in to see every detail inside Wuling City.
Not much further at all, sweet.
Everything? And that time I was wrestling with bird and beasts in the meadow?
Don't worry. Nobody's going to look that closely.
That means if you want to see it, you can. Yup.
Looking at the simulation, are those undulating structures around Wuling the Blight Tide?
Correct. Over the past few months, unusual ether activities have caused multiple huge tides to overlap, flooding several zones outside the city badly.
This city feels like, Phoenix is the major city in Arizona, right? It's just like a monument to humans' arrogance. Like, you know what we can do? Let's build our city on top of the Blight Tide because we have technology that's gonna make it okay. Let's erect a city in the desert where our mailboxes are gonna melt and there's no water. We'll just bring it in. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay.
While the Tianshi pillars can protect Wuling, they use up Shiranite very quickly. In fact, our supply is nearly exhausted.
Nearly exhausted.
But the city and the people look normal. Wait, is that why...
I see. That's why the Watchguards and you have personally gone beyond the perimeter to handle the Angeloi.
Yes, we had to find ways to reduce the strain. Depth readings are still rising. Supplies won't last long. We've got at most 3 months.
We need to resolve the problem.
The Endman's point is valid. With the automated industry complex, we stand a good chance of making it happen.
We're about to
The
automate
AEC
the
is based
shit
on
out of this
proto-rig
shit.
technology. It's the only way to mass-produce Shiranite in a short time.
I'm from Tuscan. Our mailboxes do not melt. You just don't touch them when the sun is up. Do your mail carriers only work at night? Gotta wear heat gloves.
I'd almost forgotten just how many impossible
You want me to
things the
fix this shit? You
administrator
better
can
have the
pull off.
inflatable mascot for my ship ready to go. I don't work for free.
If you'll come this way, you've probably seen how things are outside the city on your way here. But I'm guessing you haven't seen the full extent of the Blight Tide yet. Here, you should be able to see it more clearly.
with the blight tide rolling relentlessly just outside. It is truly impressive that Wuling City manages to maintain such peace.
Unfortunately, while everything seems quiet, the enemies are already stirring behind the scenes. The Bone Crushers have arrived in Wuling. Several Tianshi pillars have been destroyed over the past week. The array still holds, but these losses are clearly threatening the city's stability. I've been informed, but based on the UWST's updates, her activity in Wuling is quite unlike before.
She's not alone this time. A man named Ardashir is with her.
Is
I hope
he one of
Ardashir's
Nephi's
collectible at some point.
allies?
His character
If
model
he
is
was
slick.
really just her ally, things would be more simple. His arts do not align with any modern Originium arts framework. And he seems fluent in a language we barely recognize.
Ardashir. Could it be ancient Sargonian?
No, it's more esoteric. For now, all we can do is increase Sheernite output to keep the array stable.
Indeed. Worrying gets us nowhere. Let's focus on what we can prepare. I had already designated a plot on the city's outskirts for industrial use. I have
Sounds
also
like a
arranged
factory
for
to
a
me.
guide to assist you on the way there. I should be the one thanking you. With all of you here, I feel... like stepping back into the past.
Now we can play the real game. Let the factory automation commence.
Yes, when everyone was still around.
This is the anime TV show in between
Including you.
factory simulations.
Back then, everyone was full of hope. We all believed that every problem had a solution. That no one would lose hope or walk away. Administrator, I hope Wuling invokes your memories. Its people, its stories. Or anything lingering in your heart.
Reach an agreement. Listen, Chet, I was not promised a giant inflatable. I don't know how we can possibly say an agreement's been reached. Alright, I have run out of water, and it is about time to run an ad roll on Twitch, so I'm gonna tap that, I'm gonna run and fill my water bottle, and then it sounds like we're gonna get to the Wuling AIC area and begin some factory production when we return. Thanks everybody for hanging out for our Arknights this morning. We're doing this to kick the stream off for the next little bit. Appreciate those hanging out. We'll be checking out some Snap this afternoon. Don't go anywhere. Here we go.
I wonder how we'd go about this operation. I better refer to the intel we have and come up with a few emergency backup plans.
Oh. Like, why is my controller working? Clicked on the wrong window. I'd like a clear all pimples button. That would be great. There's too many. Put an operator to E3. Exploration level 6. Finishes our dailies up. How's my sanity usage at? 223 out of... I do like how long sanity regeneration is in this game. Games that make you log in to clear stuff like that too frequently are annoying. Seems like once a day is plenty.
Seal the deal? I told you, she won't bite. Close, I guess. I do look up to her though, but honestly, I've never been able to figure out what she's thinking. I guess I don't really have to. I just do what she says.
Hello, opponent. Jubilee into Gambit, then hit a 1 in 6 to win the game. Never close the app so quickly. God bless.
All right, gossip time's over. Don't you have things to handle? Off.
I'm looking forward to High Evo season next season with Star-Lord. I think that'll be a very reasonable deck to have be the top deck. Alright, Med is stationed north of the stockade. Could you go check on him? He's kind of jumpy. Ah, another squirrel. So many squirrels, so little time. Wait, don't I have a mission to go to our, what's it called? I want to go see my AIC site.
Story from Tianshu Zhuang. It really puts you in a different mood. Things may look lively on the surface, but in reality...
Don't overthink it, Chen. Endfield will give Wuling its full support.
Right. And the Endman's here with us.
And so I actually feel like the High Evo Finfeg Poop Deck would have happened. Yeah, High Evo's already been popular this season. Just like one of the better decks that doesn't need a ton of new cards that Finfeg slotted in. Star-Lord probably supercharges it next season. I'll be curious to see if the buffs they gave it end up being regrettable. So many squirrels, so little time.
Look there. Could be worth the trouble.
How do I get up there? Or did it come down to the middle? I think it came down to the middle.
Unlike the
I
Blight
understand.
and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Maybe we need a dual-purpose Squirrel Girl emote.
Designed by Tianshu Zhuang to... Wait, no. I shouldn't mention Tianshu Zhuang first.
Oh, I have him!
I'm a Wuling
He's
watchguard.
my other 6-star operator.
I'm trainee watchguard Li Feng. Maybe I should start with a proper greeting since they're VIPs. Distinguished guests from Enfield, Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, Miss Chen Yu. Please...
Please what?
Whoa!
Greetings. Are you waiting for us?
Yes, ma'am. Greetings. I'm trainee watchguard Zhuang Tianshi. Please, allow me to lead you to the designated spot.
Sure thing, Mr. Zhuang Tianshi.
Oh, wait, no. It's Li Feng. My name's Li Feng. Sorry, this is...
Hey, relax. You serve under Mifu, right? That's impressive for your age. And please, just call me Chenyu.
Oh, thank you. Your passes are all set. Please follow me. Uncle G, I'm back with...
Ah, you must be the guest from Endfield.
Tianshu Zhuang's message sure travels fast, huh?
Oh, come on. Li Feng was going on about it all afternoon yesterday.
Wow, such dedication.
I just don't want to mess things up.
Kiddo, if you're this easy to fluster, you'll never make it as a watch guard. All right. Take these passes and get going.
Yes, sir. Right this way, everyone.
Between gate duty and emergency rescues, the watch guards must be pretty swamped lately, huh?
Yeah. Uncle G was still on shift at the array yesterday. He probably hasn't seen his little girl in over a week. No, right. Please stick close.
Blood cap.
Blight's very active up ahead.
There's blight inside the array too?
Yes, it does occur in areas away from the city center, but it's all under control.
Is that a level up mushroom at some point? That's named different than the other one we saw. There's a farmable resource up here, it looks like.
So many people here. I thought this place was off limits.
They're Tianshi and farmers from the Industrial and Agricultural Production
Oh, it's
Unit.
up top.
The Tianshi handle data monitoring and Shiranite equipment, while the farmers keep test plots productive.
Wuling wouldn't run without them.
Exactly. We all know why Wuling City exists. Dangers our shadow, and we outpace it by never lowering our guards. Isn't that Shuang and Yan Ning?
You know them? Wanna go say hi?
It's fine. They're probably busy dealing with the blight.
Lifa! Lifa! Not bad at all. First official duty, and you already look the part. What's next? Tagging along with Captain Me in a blaze of glory, putting out fires all over the place?
Look, I didn't become a watchguard to show off.
All right, you two. The automated industry complex is important business. Stay focused. Enmin? Everyone's been counting the minutes, and finally, here you are. Let me introduce myself. I'm Yenning, head of the Wuling Shiranite Application and Tech Production Unit, and this is my student, Bai Shuang. Right now, we're handling hazard monitoring for this area, gathering intel to see if we need to roll out boots-on-the-ground measures. I heard the Endman was here in Wuling, so I got things prepped early. Bai Shuang, turn the apparatus 3 degrees to the right.
Okay, got it.
There's something about the Angoloi and the Blight that you should know.
They appear to be here, is the answer.
Contact below. Fall back now.
These enemies look delicious. They kind of look like boogers. Are you my 5-year-olds?
Take this.
Bai Shuang, Section 73 of the Blighted Zone Manual.
Understood. Put on protective gear, seek immediate shelter, and leave the rest to...
Me! All non-combatants, move behind me immediately!
Please
Let there be sheep.
How did Angoloi breach the array?
The Angoloi and Wuling come from an anchor deep within the Blight Tide. Wherever the tide flows, they follow. Yanning, you said everything was under control. How bad is it really?
I must apologize to everyone from Enfield.
Excuse you, that's a 5.5-year-old.
Shirenite
That's
reserves
true.
running low. We prioritize the safety of the city proper by deactivating some of the Tianshi pillars here. That's why the array was compromised. We plan to reactivate them before your arrival to clear out the Blight and Angoloi. But
We're truly sorry. Every resource is stretched thin.
Don't blame yourselves. We understand what you are going through.
thank you. Fang Yi must have briefed you. While you head to the reserved site, we'll continue doing everything we can to contain the Blight disaster. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have to hurry to the next location. Li Feng, please take care of them.
Tianshi Zhuang and Wuling City are sheltering more than she has admitted.
We need to deploy the PAC as soon as possible.
Chen Tianshi Zhuang said you're going to build a factory, and it'll top every other Shirenite production facility. Is that true?
Plan.
Does this factory support automatic Shirenite production? So the Tianshi won't have to work day and night in the lab anymore?
Yes, that's exactly what we want to achieve with the AIC factory.
Huh. All right then. Everyone, let's pick up the pace.
I like that they're tying organic things into the story for why we need to construct things that we wouldn't already be constructing. Part of me was concerned when I first started playing. It was like, oh, do we eventually hit the end of the factories? But if they're gonna keep giving us new things to both construct from and construct towards, especially if like each area has new overarching goals for factory optimization.
This plot meets all deployment criteria. Level terrain, favorable weather, and optimal wind conditions. Let us begin.
Drop it like it's hot.
Conditions met. Coordinates uploaded. We are good to go, Endman. Please issue the command.
Wow. Orbital drop. Never seen it before.
Want to wave to our operators up there? They can see us, you know?
Hey, don't treat me like a kid. I aced dynamics and intermediate physics. Top of my class.
Top? But dynamics was practically written in Eldritch runes. There you go. Finally smiling. Just relax a little. Our Endman's here. Everything will work out.
Yeah, seeing the PAC myself really gives me hope. So, what's next?
Not so fast. We've got prep work first. Endman, let's review the Wuling AIC plan.
That's gonna open up the new chart that we need to explore to find things for.
Entering core AIC area.
Wuling AIC plan offers fluid-related AIC factory technology for research. Several Wuling plan technologies have already been researched. Press X for details. Research this to construct a fluid pump. When connected to the power grid, the fluid pump can extract fluids from a nearby source. Subsequent goals, AIC plant technology, liquid reaction. Liquid reactor crucible. Reactor crucibles can perform reactions or dissolve solids to make solutions.
The Sheernite-related AIC technologies are still in preparation. Perhaps we could first...
Chuang, what happened?
Let's go check on her.
Yanning, Shuang, are you guys okay?
Don't worry, just small scratches.
A landslide? And it took out the irrigation channels too. This feeds the experimental fields. This is quite a headache.
Sorry, I got jump scared by a pantail beast. I thought it was an angelos, so...
I'm not blaming you. Glad you're safe. But this water will be gone soon if we don't act fast. Let me call Uncle G. Hope we can get Tianxia engineers from the city to help us.
Don't. Everyone's busy enough as it is. Baishuang, go get another Tianxia apparatus. After that stunt you just pulled, clearing this mess should be no problem.
But, won't that take a really long time?
You got a better idea? Just leave this dry canal as is? The farmers won't be happy. If we don't fix it soon, it won't just affect their water supply, but it'll also disrupt monitoring at the far end of the system.
The automation core!
That's right! We can use the AIC factory! Time to see what Tianxia Zhuang meant by creating something out of nothing.
The depth readings still haven't stabilized. We really can't afford to waste any time. Never thought we'd be the ones asking for help. Enfielders, we're counting on you.
Endman, production details for fluid pump and fluid supply unit have been attached to the Wuling AIC plan. Let us begin.
Entering core AIC area.
There are enough materials to construct the fluid pump. I think it said we didn't have enough backpack space. I feel like I need slightly more backpack space overall. Oh, do we need to manually bring over some materials in the backpack from Valley 4? Yeah, cause like all our gun turrets are here. Morning, Ben.
Please place a fluid pump over there, closer to the canal. Last time I was helping the farmers, the pump never worked right. Ma'am yelled at me all the time. We can place a fluid supply unit right by the drain canal. Close.
Wuling pipelines can be used to transport fluid. Refer to the input-output arrows on the ground to make pipeline connections. They must start from a facility outlet, logistics outlet, or another pipeline. There is a limit to the length of pipeline that can be placed in a single action. When the pipeline limit is exceeded, it cannot connect to anything else. Yeah, looks like we're adding fluid dynamics in our second area.
want to automate the Originium industry. How should we handle the power issue?
We have temporary power supply solutions, but they will take time to implement.
Now that we've seen what Endfield can do, it's time for Wuling to shine a little. Baishuang, didn't we prepare a final batch of Shiranite relays and electric pylons before? They can automatically connect to nearby Shiranite power facilities. Should be able to help.
Oh, that's right! I get it now!
With Shiranite this scarce, these are practically luxury items. Even critical operations get limited quota, but I'm sure Endfield Industries can make better use of them than I could. So please, go ahead.
Relays are exclusive to the region of Wuling. When placed outside the core AIC area, they auto-connect to the pack and any Zeronite power facilities within an 80-meter radius, but cannot be connected to other power facilities of the core AIC area. When placed inside the core AIC area, they auto-connect to the pack. Relays can be used for power transmission. Okay, so basically, I don't have to run power lines for these. Is what they're telling me. You're fine, Ben. Just don't do the wrong keyboard the other way.
The fluid supply unit's working!
So this is the AIC factory. Not just convenient, but its facilities show remarkable Originium compatibility.
Ma'am, next time we do field experiments, can we bring a set of this equipment with us?
We're gonna need more than one set. Huh?
What's wrong?
Depth readings are gradually increasing. We might be approaching the blighted zone.
Well then, since we're already here, we'll help all the way.
Given how Wuling's Angloi are waterborne, we may encounter some further in.
Then I'll...
No. You stay and keep an eye on the AIC factory. What if the Angloi show up here instead? The factory is crucial, and we just got it running. We can't afford any damage to it.
But all right, fine. I'll stay...
More Angloi. Let's clear them first, then handle the blight.
They are different from what we encountered in Valley 4. Ew, they're gross.
Shielded too soon there. What's with this door powered above? Like a healer or something?
I got the data, but...
Are the results unfavorable?
The blight ahead of us is... spreading.
What? But even if there's blight inside the array, shouldn't the widespread Shiranite across Wuling reduce its activity?
Yes. Normally there's no way it would spread this fast, which means my earlier calculations were...
Everyone, the AIC factory.
3 months, right? Bang Yi, level with us. Do we even have 3 months worth of Shiranite left? You wouldn't falsify reports to your own people, would you? Bit by bit we're losing ground, until what? You start feeding your own flesh and blood into the production of Shiranite?
I will handle everything. But I do need all of you to stay focused on your own posts.
Fine. You do your job, I'll do mine. Should Bai Shuang take the data and submit it to the Shiranite Central Laboratory. And do follow the standard procedure. Address it to Viceroy Shuang.
Endman.
Oh, time to stand up for a little bit, gamers.
Access permissions have been granted. Please go to the Shiranite Central Laboratory. I will see you there.
We must hurry over.
Tianshu Yanning, Tianshu Bai Shuang. Bye-bye for now.
Ugh, that was pathetic. Enman, you're the only ones who can help her now.
The clock's ticking. Quickest path to the labs through the housing blocks. Endman, after things calm down in Wuling, could I please have a tour of Dijiang?
Absolutely, bud.
You're not even a full-time watch guard yet, and you're already thinking about job hopping?
That's not what I meant. It's just that I still have a lot to learn.
Hey, Niv. Thank you for the almost 8 years of support. Appreciate the 93 months. Welcome back. Morning, good morning.
It's a promise then. See you around, everyone.
All right. Now that things have settled down, let's go find Tianshu Shuang and figure out our Shiranite production plan. And we can
Why are
see
there no
Wuling
good
Chess
puns for the
Sword
number
Dancer
range I'm in? It's tough. It's a hard knock life for the
Yeah,
top.
might as well go there and grab sharper toys. We've got plenty of fights ahead. Hurlika?
Let's go.
Go grab
What's
sharper
on your
toys.
mind, Hurlika?
Just thinking about Viceroy Zhuang and her unique approach to leadership. Mifu, Yanning, and the others.
Heading back down to here. We should start grabbing, all these as we walk by. This one looks like we could grab on our way in. Is that a squirrel? It's not a squirrel, right? That's a squirrel.
I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Don't wake me unless something really big happens.
Alright, where's our...
That one looks good.
Where's our hand-waving tube guy?
We should bring it.
Oh, he's up top! Oh, this city has layers, chat. I think this is where we need to be. To get to our wacky waving friend. Oh, is there a recycle center up here too? There is. There fall damage in this game? Let's find out. If there is, it's from a higher height than that. Yeah, I think you just die when you fall into areas you're not supposed to be in.
The Institute of Material Science is up ahead.
Wow. They added another lab building in just a few years.
Out of the numerous HAS proposals for dealing with the Blight, Project Shiranite seems to be...
Like they respect our authority, gamers.
This thing's definitely not scanning faces. Then, if
群签语更新信息已录入，认证通过，通道开启。
What? No, no, no! That's not what I meant! Hey, redo that!
认证未通过，认证未通过。
Why?
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
Jen, Tianxie Zhuang is still.
I'm doomed. Now I'll be stuck pulling this ridiculous face every single scan-in?
"体检15分钟至临界状态，1级冷却系统压力正常。
I like how the robot voice is the one thing that's not English feed. Some wonky-looking glasses on the lady.
Initiate third Chironite energy injection. Monitoring instruments, prepare for data logging.
Readings from channel B34 are exceeding the expected range from the pre-test simulations.
Attempt recalibration. Try to minimize the interference.
It's not working. I'm getting the same thing. None of my numbers match those from Yinglong.
Interference eliminated. Let's go for another run.
What do you think their little magic cubes do?
We continue. Initiate fourth Chironite energy injection.
These are like
Tianxi's wrong.
zeronite
Data
energy
adjustments
blocks.
for this run look pretty big. We might.
Stop the run! Stop it! Changyun, how many runs have we had at this?
Stop whining. Get some water and cool off the stabilizing rod. The cooling system's down again.
Water? That's like baseline cooling efficiency. Your senior knows ice making origin in Mars, right? Maybe we should get him instead.
Let me do it. But I need you to sort out the readings from the runs. Take a short break, and we'll continue after that. Endman? Okay then. Since the Endman volunteered, I'll let you handle this little task.
After connecting to a flow control node, a jet node within range of the flow node can be refilled with clean water from it.
Aim at the array stabilizing rod. Get its energy level within the range of equilibrium. That'll help control its temperature. Did you activate this drone, Endman? Its arts unit seems to be quite enhanced.
Hey, Seneca. Thanks for re-upping that Prime sub. I appreciate it.
One more run. Same perimeters.
So, is it working?
Hey, Jeff, sorry, this answer, why isn't this live on YouTube? Oh, I should add it to that command. I've decided to take a run at making some YouTube-sided content for Endfield stuff. So I'm putting the Endfield segments of the stream on the dedicated Hoaglandia Endfield channel. So the Snap stuff will be live in the afternoons of the Jeff Hoagland channel as per typical, but for these bits of variety segments, I'm putting them over there to try and rustle up subs on that channel for people that are explicitly interested in Endfield content on the YouTube side. Let's update the regular YouTube command. Add the third URL for now. We got a few people around. So we got my current ticker says there's 6 people watching on the new YouTube channel, but definitely less than we had when we were over on the Jeff Hoagland side. It'll take a little bit to get folks moved over. YouTube's very silly in how it encourages people to silo all of their content into different segments.
We've got this?
It worked. Wait, let me check the data.
Me too.
We're very clearly the savior here, chat. All these scientists working hard. We had a robot spray water in a pillar.
Endman.
Excellent. Instrumental, very clearly.
Though it's just a first step. We're looking for a set of suitable parameters. They'll ensure the Shiranite production facilities are PAC compatible. With the success of our first step, we can start designing the blueprints of said facilities.
Impressive. And faster than expected. This could have only been achieved thanks to the Tianchi.
Indeed. We should really give them some time to rest. I appreciate your concern. I never thought I'd hear you say this to me. The Endmen from my memories never showed restraint.
She definitely seems to be
Our
flirting with the
research
Endmen.
center has just received data from the Tianchi. However, it'll take a while to get the completed.
She's got some memories he doesn't there. A lot of future characters there. Yeah, it looks like they have their. There's probably, I don't know,
Supervisor
a dozen different characters we've run into. That's like,
Wait.
oh, those are going to be future ones you
I
pull.
can take the Endmen on a tour of the central laboratory.
I can handle things on my own. Chen, why don't you join the tour as well?
Me? Qian Shujuang has our Endman covered. I can't add much. Maybe I should...
Since Chen just returned to Wuling, maybe there are places that she wants to visit again.
Yeah, this city's changed a lot. I really want to do some exploring.
Okay. Then, I'm leaving our Endman in your hands, Tianchi Zhuang.
Mm-hmm.
Where to? Up the stairs?
The
Up the
data
stairs.
room is upstairs from here. You should have full access to all the files.
Some features will be temporarily available. Alright.
The area upstairs is the administrative office and labs for various fields of science. However, I believe you'll be more interested in the data room. Some of your old files and documents are stored there. Would you like to have a look? This way, please. All reports and data generated since the founding of the science station are stored in this place.
Zhuang, just at the right time. I was about to give you these data reports. Oh, the Endman's here too.
I'm with the Endmen. We're looking for information from the past.
Oh, you should have told me, girl. I can easily retrieve them for you.
It's all right. I know where the records are. As for these reports, please deliver them to Supervisor Perlica. Thank you.
All right, girl. I'll do as you say.
Gotta catch all the
Let's go,
whales with the new
Endman.
characters, yeah.
They should be over here.
I'll be curious to see how this game does, I'll be curious to see how this game does on all of the like gotcha revenue reports for their first little bit here. Once the month wraps up.
There are moments when memories fail. Let's look for it together. We had an intense discussion to name the Shirenite Nexus. The debate actually turned physical, thankfully. Your last departure was so abrupt. Not even a proper goodbye. This city might have just been a pause for you, but we're not letting go of what you started here.
Fang Yi, once we completely fill up the rift, maybe they'll build a brand new city there. If that day comes, I hope there's gonna be a 24/7 dessert store. How about you? Don't tell me you're gonna ask for a brand new research building.
There are enough labs already. I think we can use a mascot.
So we need for the ship chat,
We should
a
place
mascot.
it somewhere really conspicuous. That empty plot next to the training grounds looks perfect.
The people working for the Sway Regulator would never agree. In fact, they keep complaining that the Yinglong Special Task Force isn't getting the training areas it needs. Fang Yi, why did you leave the recording device on again?
You once said that when the city was complete, you'd sprint from the east to west in one breath. But with all these stairs now, in one breath might be asking too much.
This is the most fun I've had in a gotcha in a while. Yeah, I bounced off of a lot of the other games like this that have popped up post Genshin, but this one feels real
You
good.
want to spend more time here? There are still some
They've nailed a lot of the
documents in data
details. Still some room to improve, but the core they have here seems real good.
room. That being said, I was busy showing you around the place. I didn't even ask you how you felt about the city. That was pretty rude of me. So, Endman, what do you think about this place?
It's a vague question. I wonder if any of these dialogue options matter. That's a vague question. I can't really answer that. It's good. Let's say it's good.
Do you think you'll like this place?
Me from the past probably did. She seemed less enthused about that answer.
Never doubted it. I brought you here because I wanted to share a few moments from the past. Supervisor Perlica might need a while to get things done. Let's just wait outside. Over here, Endman. This happens to be the students' recess. The place might get a little busy. To be honest, I wouldn't be getting this break if you never came to help us out.
Tianshu Zhuang, your new disciple?
Oh no. This is the administrator of Enfield Industries.
The administrator? Seriously?
Looks pretty young to me.
Please don't mind them. Most of the young Tianshi never met you before. Hearsays and written records are all that they have. In fact, they've been keen to see you after hearing...
Our classic 100-year-old character that's actually looks like a child. Oh, anime tropes.
The pear blossoms are blooming already. Mifu's got a point. This lab is swallowing whole seasons. There goes spring again.
There's books like My Wife Likes to Read, where the female main character is 20 and the love interest is a millennium-old shapeshifter. Something like that.
You like it?
This pear
blossom aroma. I know it from somewhere.
Sounds like a Hallmark movie. Yep.
Did you just remember something? You actually brought a pear blossom sapling during your last visit to the science station. You even said a day will come when you'll raise a blooming orchard in Wuling.
Well, Kinton, thank you for the nice resub.
Must have been rather difficult to
I
replace
appreciate the
overrun
69 months. Welcome back.
Indeed. Preserving beautiful flowers like these is never easy, especially in those difficult times.
That's just the plot of Twilight. It is the plot of Twilight.
But look, I have succeeded.
Ma'am! We've got bad news!
See what happens when she takes a break, chat?
Take a breath, and then go on.
One of the sky poles we're using for the performance, we were just test flying the unit. But the signal went out above Fangxing Avenue. We lost it.
Fangxing Avenue.
It's out of power.
Come with me, Edmund.
They get much worse than Twilight. Yeah, Twilight's very... I'm sure they get a lot less PG than that. Or 13 or whatever that is.
Sorry for dragging you all along. I got a little carried away. Hope you don't mind.
Does the sky pole this little robot floating around?
Matters a lot, actually. I don't want this to spoil the event later on. I'm glad to hear that. So, in order to live up to your expectations, we should address this issue quickly.
Good thing this is a PG game. The fan service is getting serious. Yeah,
Maybe
she's
there's something wrong with its sensors.
Probably nothing Witcher 3-esque in the making.
Keep up with the sky pole, Endman. Don't let it escape.
Where did it go?
Wait, I think I hear a child crying. I can't just ignore this. A child lost a balloon.
Even the character we're with chases squirrels, chat. My chubby lug.
It's all right. Tell me what's wrong.
It's the bad machine. A bad machine took my chubby lug.
The bad machine took the chubby lug.
There. Now where did this machine go?
Over there. It flew over there.
Oh, hey, look. There's two wacky waving.
Telling me that.
Waving tube bed.
Let's buy you another chubby lung, okay?
Really?
That's how she knows you're soulmates. You chase squirrels
Then
together.
I want the special
Absolutely.
TGCC crossover exclusive.
Okay. The special crossover exclusive it shall be.
The I'm crying because I lost my toy into the very specific other toy request is.
Sprinkler truck involved in an accident.
It must have been hit by the sky pole.
Alright, hold on 1 second. I got squirrels of my own to chase.
There'll be plenty of time for
Oh,
that later.
come on! We talked to the child. Let me activate this squirrel over here. I've never seen this game before instead of box throwing. No, nothing quite that frustrating so far, Lily. This is Arknights Endfield. It dropped last week. We've been pretty enthralled. It's got a lot of good systems going on. Some percussive maintenance here. We should give it a love tap.
No worries. Just let us handle this.
The truck looks alright. We'll move it out of the way. Can't afford to let it affect the performance event. Got anything else I can help you with?
We've got to stop that sky pole.
Shen, Zhang, let's surround this thing. Block that path. I'll cover here.
How do we plan to block the path of a thing that's flying?
Thank you, everyone. Endman!
Ha! This one's slippery. I'll block that side. Oi! Quit moving! Bloody machine!
Shall we continue the chase?
Zhuang, you finally found the time to come jogging with us.
Wow, you actually brought a friend along, Tianjin Zhuang?
Sorry, folks. It's just up ahead.
Let's hurry.
Yeah.
Whoa! What the?
So many joggers. I like that the cities in this game aren't nearly as empty as they are in a lot of the other types of games.
This mess. Yeah.
Japan's here.
My deepest apologies, Engineer Pan. I should have retrieved it sooner.
Oh, Tianshi Zhuang. Can't believe you're personal running this errand. Hey, admin. You here as well?
CEOs of industries chat. We chased down flying robots.
Boring that. It's just a cheap suit base. How about Rapid Mill? The performance is about to start.
I feel like we should grab the robot before it flies away again.
For this sky pole, it's frequency rating at Phobos. Oh, jeez!
Ah, my shirt!
It's all over my hair!
So cool!
Ah! Chili oil! My eyes burning!
Terribly sorry, people.
Oh dear.
Old chili sauce in the eyes. It's not looking very well.
I'll try. The drone caused a serious mess. Fubo needs to review this properly. Sorry for suddenly involving you in this. Really? That's good. An occasional walk does help with remembering things we barely think about when busy. I'll find a way to make it up to everyone.
Keep hearing about the event. You got something coming up?
Fengxing Avenue often hosts events for Wuling's residents. In a city encircled by threats, These gatherings do wonders for morale. And this little thing is one of the most important performers we have for today.
Morning, Mythweaver. Thanks for always being here.
The world-changing missions of Endfield may call, but if you become blind to those who support you, that would be a shame. Memory might have faded for you, but never for the city that waited.
So, you did plan this from the start, and gave yourself an excuse to leave the lab.
My original plan involved a proper tour of Wuling with a rather detailed itinerary. But when I saw that malfunctioning sky pole darting about without a goal in mind, I suddenly wanted you to walk the streets of Wuling, not as a strategist, but as a wanderer.
Yeah, very sudden indeed.
So, for this unexpected reception, how would you rate Wuling's performance?
Ah, Qianxi Zhuang. Here to watch the performance? New bamboo dew milk tea. Second cup, half price. Here, just take the last two. On the house.
Does he have a mesh router on his face?
One
Absolutely.
for solitary joy, two to unlock happiness. Whew, finally sold them all. Time to call this shift. Bye!
That's a good way to clean up your shift. Gotta sell them all. Last two are free.
Endman? Tell me, what is the
Yeah, the game's got a good vibe to it, Mythweaver. This area's a little bit more vibrant than the first. It's funny, Chrissy was sitting there watching me play, and her and I have played Genshin together for a long time, and she was like, the game has a little bit more of a grungy vibe than Genshin does. The first area definitely does. It's a little more post-apocalyptic, and this is a little more homey for sure. It's interesting that they chose to open with
time.
It's interesting they opened up with the more harsh environment and then played into this.
Proper spot.
Good range though. And, like you dive right into like the Bone Crushers in Valley 4, and they've got like big, you know, Mad Max society vibes. Oh look, our date brought us a balloon, Chip. Now we just need a big one for the Dijon. Drone show. I didn't see one of these in real life. They always look so cool, and I've seen videos of them. They seem like such a better use of stuff than like blowing up fireworks. Not just like setting a bunch of money on fire with explosives that are reproducible and stuff. And they make neater things.
Expect a noble helper.
Oh, they're fortune sticks.
Land remains, but people fade. Let's head back.
We had a drone show at our local 4th of July event last year. It was really cool. Yeah, it seems great. My town launches fireworks every other week of the summer. That's wild. I would be annoyed as a local resident. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, not even just experiencing the noise, but like as a taxpayer.
Tired? I'm afraid I didn't really catch it back then because of the noise. Sorry. But I already have the answer I need. The moment the Academy told me about your return, I began rehearsing a decade's worth of stories. But there's too much to be done, and the stories worth sharing are few. Anything you feel like hearing, Endman? That's something I need to think about.
Our options there were her past and Wuling's
20
past.
years ago, we worked with Endfield to prepare our 4th scientific survey for expansion. Years later, I volunteered for the science expedition and left the growing cities within the Hongshan crater for the first time. My observations of the rift left me memories far clearer than the others I made at Hongshan. After a lengthy debate, my mentor finally named the science station Wuling. Wu, the pacifying force of martial might. Ling, the riparian ridge denying the blight. The Hongshan Academy of Sciences and its greatest allies committed every resource to create Shiranite. By combining our knowledge of Originium and the Farron Matsui, we forged the first milestone of Wuling Science Station. The Shiranite reversed the blight and isolated the rift. Clean water cascaded from the Shiranite Dam. We finally conquered the rift. At least, that was what I believed until the accident.
I feel like my summary of this sound is just like literally Arizona.
Parting lasts
Let's
eternity.
build a city where we shouldn't.
And Wuling is the final mark they left behind. How could I ever forget? In the blink of an eye, the science station had birthed a city. The people of Wuling found a way to thrive upon the harshest lands. To shelter the citizens, to fend off threats. A city is nothing without its people. Endman, I'm truly happy to see you back.
I've been snoozing adverts for so long on the Twitch site because we've been running along in this story that the pre-rolls are actually on. So I'm going to tap that because I'm out of snoozes. I'm going to run and I think I'm going to run and grab a snack real quick. Maybe I'll wait till lunch and not be a fat ass. All right, yeah. I'm going to run an ad break really quick and I'm going to run to the restroom. BRB. This game build on OG Arknights lore very much. My understanding is, I'm not familiar with the original Arknights, but my understanding is it's set in a very, it's set in a different time period or timeline or whatever you want to call it. I think so was here the other day, they mentioned it's like 100 years in the future or something like that. Some small references, but it's on a different planet and over 100 years into the future. Okay, so do the characters not overlap them at all either? 100 years into the future.
Before I joined the Wuling science expedition, I had many options and problems as well. I was completely overwhelmed. Until one day, I read a question on the title page of an old book. It was a self-reflection written by a Tumu Tianshi. I asked myself the same question, and only submitted my applications after some deliberation. Will the young still see the verdant hills and rivers? It's just a very simple question, but in this untamed land, that question claws at my chest. Unexpectedly, unrelentingly.
Yeah. A society where the young might not get to see verdant hills and rivers? Glad this is a fantasy universe and not...
One day, time will write that
not real
reply
life
for us. But at this moment, the looming threat is what matters most.
Hey, morning, Mike. Thanks for always being here.
Endman, the blueprints for the Sharonite production facilities are ready. We can now progress to the next phase of our collaboration.
I'm all ready.
Good. I've notified Chen to make her way to the core AIC area. Let's rendezvous there.
Thank you, but no. I've already taken my break, so it's time to get myself back to the Institute of Materials Science. Then I'll head to the main pillar and monitor the Tianshi pillar array. Nevertheless, do allow me to express my gratitude. An eternity past, yet now hope stirs again.
Alright, so it's time to do some factory building. Can I stop and get these squirrels down? System feature reel. Zero date AIC plans are unlocked. Other technologies can be researched. The AIC technology plan. Zero date foraging has been researched. Press X for details. Use the AIC Forge of the Sky to produce Zerodites. Forge of the Sky are special Wuling technology that can only be used in the Wuling region. Only a limited number of these forges can be placed. Additional AIC planned technologies can research self-placement of more forges. AIC technology of Wuling power has also been researched. This allows constructions of Zerodite relays and Zerodite pylons that can automatically form power transmitting for greater convenience. Sure. You just tell me the same thing again? I think so. Morning, Thoxor. A bus section can deploy in the AIC area must be connected to the depot ports. Unloaders can be attached. Sure.
Forge of the Sky?
Oh, I heard about this thing before. I think it was mentioned in some ancient...
We're building factories to save the children, Marty. Come on now. They're child-saving factories.
Perhaps this was the Tianshi's wish for their new machine.
And as we all know, the children yearn for the factories. Listen, that's what we're gonna tell ourselves. So we can sleep at night. Alright, are there any other nearby squirrels that I need to deal with? I don't believe there are nearby squirrels. Let's I can teleport to here, yeah?
Enman! Qianshu, Yan Ning, and Bai Shuang are here.
We meet again. I'll offer assistance in troubleshooting to ensure the success of this operation.
Hi, everyone. I think he got some new orders from Captain Mi. Another blight tide has emerged.
The tides are so frequent it almost feels like a constant thing. Let's focus on constructing the Forge of the Sky first.
We must deploy the Sheernite production line ASAP to resolve the Wuling urgency.
And we shall observe a brand new method for Sheernite production. This learning opportunity.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's begin, Endman.
Use the facilities to construct Forge of the Sky. Complete the main goal of simulation of Forge of the Sky. All right, let's check the sim to see what the details are here, but I assume it's relatively straightforward. Clean water and stabilized carbon. There is now a steady flow of stabilized carbon. The next input is clean water. Oh, and we have belts and these running over the top is nice. Pipeline must start its connection from facility outlet to another pipeline. Oh yeah, we're good. The Forge of the Sky is now producing Zerodite. It's extremely useful. Hence, we should have one more production line to make it more useful. Use the pipe splitter to move clean water to the second Forge of the Sky. I like that they left a spot in the middle to do something with it too on the design. So, sand leaf. Carbon into the grinding, then we need to run water from over here. It said I needed to use a pipe splitter, yeah? How do we do that? Belt splitter, pipe splitter. Excellent. Did we not do that? Oh, I just didn't have water connected yet. I was waiting for the water to get there. It's where the pipe turned blue. The pipe turned blue before the water actually made it there. It's interesting that it has our Ferrarium parts from the previous area. Some of these we have. So I don't have Iridium ore, but it looks like it has the rest of it. So do I just not have the... Is it just not the base mining components that are shared? But the rest of them are? Between the facilities? And I guess we take that. System blueprints. Cool. I could move this, I guess, so it fits. Can we build this more efficiently? Can I build this so it takes less space? Probably. The belts are spread out on this in a couple of spots in an unnecessary way, right? Like this is longer than it needs to be. I could drop it as a start and then squish it. So like at a minimum. But at a minimum, we can do that. Can we improve efficiency anywhere else? Yeah, this is too much too, yeah. And these also don't need to be here. What if I... What if I took these and... We could do how wide is this? I could do this here. This here. And then I don't need a second power pylon either. And we can go belt like that, belt like that, belt in, belt in. Yeah, we compacted that down a lot. Can I compact some more? I technically don't need. I could trim one of these spots here out of the middle, but then it's not symmetrical, right? I think I like it being symmetrical. Any other efficiencies we can gain here? I think that's probably good. Which one of these is the AI data center? Well, this one's taking clean water as an input, so I have to assume that one. And hey, look, we compacted it down enough that it fits there. All right, let's blueprint that one, because we're probably gonna reuse that one later. What is this thing called that we're producing at the end? What was the name of it? I wish I could see. Zero Night? Oh, it's Forge of the Sky is the thing at the end. It's cool that you can make your own blueprints. Yeah, and if you look, so one of the second video I put up on the Endfield YouTube channel was a battery overview, and you could share these blueprints with other people. So the video has kind of walking through how a few of these designs we worked on stream together work, and then it shared the codes for the blueprints in the description for people that want to just grab them and import them into their own factories, so you can share them with friends. So if you're someone who is an RPG enjoyer but isn't super into the factory building aspects, you can just grab optimized or mostly optimized blueprints from other people. Okay. Let's get... Oh, I guess we need to get mining on these too, though. Stew material, stabilized carbon, and clean water. Yep.
We can now use the Forge of the Sky to produce Sheeranite.
The relay or the pylon? I think it was the relay that auto-connected. Or maybe it was the pylon before? Either way, that covers it. Back in my day, you chose humans or orcs. You sent them to the mines for resources. Oh, we're using too much power. Do I have batteries in my backpack? I do not. Maybe we'll have to go nick some batteries and put a thermal bank down over here. Alright, it's spinning. We're five total power over, but you know.
Ma'am, it's working!
Did this just make Sheeranite with the most basic raw materials? Sheeranite is an originium derivative. It's basically protocol originium with additional properties imbued by the forge itself. This process is truly effective. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Our next step is to verify the effectiveness of the newly produced Sheeranite. Enman, remember the place where we found the Blight? If this batch of Sheeranite can reset the entire Sheeranite flow control node...
Sheeranite flow control node?
I'll explain it to you when we get there.
Do any of the machines that process a single material benefit from multiple inputs to the same material? Yeah, so like there's, what's a good, or got a good clean example of that in our blueprints from yesterday. Even the simple one. So this one, the packaging unit for the batteries, in order to produce a battery, it needs 2 parts of the Originium shredded and 1 part of this. So we pipe 2 of these into here, so that way it's not waiting for this and backing up on these to produce batteries. And then as you go, the ratios and complexity scale up a little bit. So like this one for the 2nd level battery, you need a ratio of 2 of these. Oh, you're talking about like the shredding unit. I don't think so. I don't think the shredding unit has any blueprints that need multiple. Yeah, look. Yeah, I think they're all 1 to X that we have currently on these. Some of them produce more than 1. So like this one you pipe the sand leaf output to multiple. I think we're gonna start SAP about 11:30 in like a half hour. Is my plan.
The Sheeranite flow control node is up.
Once the flow control node is activated, it can continuously refill a jet drone within range of liquid zeronite. Liquid zeronite can eliminate blight mud flows and activate zeronite facilities. All right, so this gives us an open world thing to do.
Is this it? I thought it was just decor for a scenic vantage point.
So we do this, and then we use the fire hose to spray it away.
Try activating the Sheeranite flow pendant. You can use the device as long as you're within the purification radius of the Sheeranite flow control node.
That's great. I was a little concerned they were gonna make us spray that whole thing down, looking for the what's it called, and then spraying that is much better.
Well, the Enman's jet drone used to be malfunctioning as well. Our Sheeranite production was barely enough to cover the Tianshi pillar. We were forced to abandon the others. But things are different now. Injecting bits of Sheeranite into these Sheeranite facilities can bring them back up and running. It's just like a creek flowing past the fields, irrigating the fertile earth. Perhaps Endfield can truly help us to... The alarms? What is it, Feng Yi?
Apologies, but we have an emergency. Has the Forge of the Sky been deployed?
It's done. We also verified the first batch of Sheernite produced. Is there anything else we can do?
We just completely lost the data link to the monitoring center. The center constantly monitors ambient depth readings. It's our first line of Blight Tide defense. It plays a key role in monitoring blight activity. If we lose the monitoring center, the city's early warning system will be compromised. Angaloi and other enemies can be dealt with, but a large-scale blight event.
It'll serve as a field test for our Sheernite.
Won't this affect our new production line?
It'll be all right.
Well, I have faith in Endfield. Mifu will be joining you. Yenning, help Endfield gather performance data of the Forge. Endman, we're counting on you to restart the monitoring center.
A Blight monitoring center suddenly gets overwhelmed by the Blight without giving off any warning.
Sounds like a poor center.
I'm not sure. They completely dropped off our radar after we entered Wuling City. However, the intensifying Blight activities must be a direct consequence of the damaged Tianxia pillar.
Enough talking already. Let's go and deal with the problem. Now!
Bai Shuang and I will take care of this place. You just head to the monitoring center.
Oh, it's very close to us. How convenient.
I wonder how we'd go about this operation. I better refer to the intel.
Edmund, I'm in position. Once we meet up, we will...
Let me go! Damn you, coward!
Behave!
Did I just hear Tong Tong?
Dark Mask! Quick! There's Blondie if you guessed her!
Captain Me, what's happening?
This kitty punk's not bad for a combatant. So I'm considering recruiting her to fight the Angaloi.
Put me down! Hey! You just gonna stand there and watch her brutalize me?
There's a strange definition of brutalize.
You got thrashed too? Is that why she's having work for free? At least she didn't hurt you. Where there's life, there's hope. Chin up. The sooner we get this done, the better. I gotta head back to the stockades after this.
So why are you headed to Wuling City on your own, Tong Tong?
'Cause I'm worried about my swarm brother. Can I do that?
Why do I get the feeling that you're always getting...
Alright, we got everyone already. Let's set off.
Oh hey, there's our ore mining depot close by.
Those damn splatters made it all the way here. Oh, dearie me. So many splatterlings. And right outside Wuling as well.
Stop mumbling and get to work. Otherwise, I will make you wipe the watchguard dorm windows afterwards.
Never. I'm no window wiper.
Oh, but you are pretty good at losing and wiping. How many times already? 7? 8? The watchguard bird and bees know your face already.
Huh?
Hey, Shiner, thanks for the 14 months. Appreciate you dropping the primer off.
Hey, why don't we have a proper duel? Dark Mask will be the judge.
Don't have time for your games. We are trying to carry out a proper mission.
Ooh, you scared? If you refuse, you concede defeat. That means, and if you lose this fight, you will carry food to my stocket. 300 caddies? Nope, make that 500. On your own.
I can even carry the marker stone to your place, if that's what you want. Anyway, you've set yourself up to...
Hey! Hey! The bet is already! Even if you didn't say nothing about my day if I lose!
You won't be running away. I will think of something proper. Eventually.
Enjoy your snack.
Oh, you're real clumsy. Because being Japanese every girl is just soft and slow.
More mouth than muscle.
I see people talking about PS5 controller stick drift in the chat. You could actually fix those, by the way. You can open them up yourself, but I also just found it doesn't get them back to perfect, but it gets them back to pretty functional. If you open them up, there's some teardown guides online, but I also just found a local person that had experience doing it. Needed them for like, it was like 15 bucks a controller for me. I had a stack of probably 4 of them that were all pretty drifty to the point that I couldn't use them.
Absolute poundage. Chief's got a final left today. Hey, mad woman. How many splatters did you squish today?
5.
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a tie.
Do you play with 4 heroes all the time? There's some story cutscenes where you have 2 or 3, but generally speaking, when you're team building, you put 4 together, yep.
Dark Mask. What is Tianshizhong? What is the walking lightning rod asking you to do?
The walking lightning rod.
Comet is marching into the city. You did that, right? What's that for?
Oi, Leo Feline.
Yeah? You want to backstab me?
The opposite. We are headed to the monitoring center on official business. I can't spare anyone to keep their eyes on you. So go on, scamper back home.
You going where? The monitoring center? Towns of Tianshi almost got themselves killed at that place. I can't win this duel if you get yourself killed. And I demand 1,000 KDs, plus rice, oil fees, and a six.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's been really good, Mita. This one came out last week. All right, before we head on into this last little bit, before we kick on over to snapping, I need to go ahead and take a pause for the Causal and Advert roll for another 15-20 minutes of this, then we'll kick on over to looking at some Shang-Chi data and playing some games, and Sanctum Showdown goes live at rollover for Snap as well. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. Appreciate the early crew here for some Arknights today. Clear some of our pimples. One of the other things too you could do on and probably on not most controllers, but on PlayStation controllers definitely, because I've done it too, if you don't want to open them up, you could also use software online to change what the controller thinks of as center for itself. So you kind of tell it, hey, realign to this current point that you're at is center. Programmatically. Yeah. Like redo its 0. There's some online web interface you can plug it into the computer and load it up and do that for. Some collectibles to claim in here. Yep. You gotta play the Fight Your Hose minigame. Yep.
The monitoring center incident is a real hassle. I say we keep pushing and get it fixed in one go.
There's no swimming in this game, which honestly I don't know that I'm sad about it. Breath mechanics suck.
This blight tide looks really bad. Look at what it's doing to the environment.
This place reminds me of the stockade.
Take care of the blight. I will check on the others.
Yeah, I'm enough of these to get the first prize. Lovely. I was the main point. Where would I be? Stop it. I wonder if we could use the pulse check to look for veins like we could in the other area. Instead of shooting randomly. There we go.
From the severity of the blight, it's like it was meant to destroy this place. It's possible, but...
Is something trying to dismantle the monitoring center from the inside?
We call it a tidal blast. It's an annoying Angelos. That thing was the reason why the watchguards were forced to flee the monitoring center. I didn't expect it to settle down here.
Sounds like a big bad buggerloid. Maybe we should just skirt around it?
No. We can't leave it in peace if we want to restart the monitoring center. I will go and terminate it. If you are scared, you can go home.
I'm scared? Just a plus, says the splatter. Alright, it's on. We'll see who squishes this one first. That's a bit terrifying.
The Tianshi initiated their contingency plan and sealed the exit before withdrawing. The thing should be trapped for a while. I know the architecture. I will go take a look. You take the front approach. We will figure out how to get into the sealed sections.
Hey, wait! Why are we doing this on our own again? This splatters us really angry. Dark Mask, we best catch up to her. I just want that 1,000 caddies of food.
Alright. Let's go kill this monster as our last thing this morning before we switch over. I think the tutorials are about acting differently around their core, and I remember a visual distinction when I was doing it. Okay, I'll have to take a look more carefully. Yeah, that doesn't look too have showed us anything. Is it red? Oh yeah. Yeah, the core's red.
Not bad, Dark Mask. A true talent like you should get a permanent seat in my stocket.
I wonder how Mifu is doing. She just ran off on her own.
She'll be alright. Let's just get rid of the splatters and chase up to her.
Dodge.
Really work,
And again.
It's out about 1,000
Ults is ready.
I just forgot my investment. Oh, that has result as well.
You are fast. Seems like you can handle all the devices easily, Edmund.
Guess you thick skin and hard for saved you.
Can't afford to wait for the rest of you. I'm heading over.
Hey! Dark Mask, quick! We gotta help her! That gate! How do we open it?
The activation switch should be nearby. Let's search this place thoroughly.
Enman, over there! A Shirenite full control node. We can probably use it.
Pink over here. Yeah, okay. So we had to look for the red and pink bits. That's what we need. So this one will be up there. Hey, gnome. Thanks for always being here. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Your week's going all right. Much better than spewing randomly. We're supposed to spray this?
She's up ahead. And she started the fight already. This is just a...
You guys. Fine. I could use some help. Distracted. Don't let it get too close to the core facilities of the monitoring center. Time to get in a real fight.
Ooh, I think the goldfish was that. What do we got here? So again, with this team, the number one thing we're looking to do is I want to make sure I have skill points available for when, ooh. Make sure I have skill points available for when Estelle's cooldown is up. That way we can double tap those and get her damages off. We got plenty of sheep for the heals. 2 sheep. Oh, I missed the dodge on that one. Cool. And you can jump over that too, but the dodge button is a little closer to home. Oh my god, it solidified me? That's cheating. Alright, we disrupted it that time.
Enjoy your stay.
Get out of the way! Shut your trap! In my mouth!
Thanks for swinging by. Since we squished this thing, we should be able to restore the monitoring center.
That's a great combat track.
Hope the instruments are undamaged.
You're injured, Mifu.
Just a flesh wound. Ain't that bad, really. It's over, Tantan. We're all safe.
I wasn't being scared. You're hurt? I got some mess on me.
It would be a joke if my headstone reads, "Killed by Tantan's medical malpractice."
I never did that! What? Who says are you on, Dark Mask?
I was reckless back then. The Anglos was a serious threat and wounded many of our guards. I lost my cool.
Cut your excuses, warmonger. You're just itching for a fight with a big back splatter.
Endman, let's take a look at the core facilities.
All right, that seems like a decent break point for the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and tap an ad roll because we need to get things over, switch over to stat for just a second. If you're watching on the YouTube side, I'm gonna go live on the Jeff Hoagland channel and shut off the Arknights one. Keep those compartmentalized. We'll be back with more Arknights tomorrow morning. First thing again, I'm planning to keep going live early so we can get a few hours of this in before we kick on over to number hours of snapping. Don't go anywhere, gamers. Let's let the Discord know that we're swapping over. Exit out of this one. Yep. Marvel Schnappalap.